But yeah, that's all right. Let me just double check, but I believe we should be up and going. Yes, I can see it. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the second Merge Tribal Council of the game. I'm going to head over to AJ first. Congratulations, you won individual immunity in the Minute to Win It challenge. How does it feel to win immunity tonight? And walk me through everything.
It feels good, just especially after last round to know that you're safe. And I guess that was just one with the ball tonight. I have no idea, but it feels great to be able to be safe amongst all the chaos that was today. So I'm just ready for tonight to get over with and a fresh start tomorrow.
Yeah. So Kat, has there been chaos today, as AJ says? Is this gonna be fun? A spicy vote?
Um, I mean, that's what I hear. There's been chaos, but I had to deal with my own personal stuff. So, I have not been directly involved in chaos, but I did hear about it. One is, I think I think in this game, like we're all just here to play a game, right? We're all here to build connections. We're all here to have fun, and that's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be fun. Um, And sometimes in this game, it can be not be fun, but you have to remember that nothing should be taken personally. Like just because you're voted out of a game, it doesn't mean that you are a horrible person or it's a reflection on you. So like that's how I feel about how this game is going. So if there's chaos, maybe like we kind of eliminate that so it can get back to being fun again.
So Jesse, do you thank you, Kat, for the answer, by the way. So Jesse, if we're looking at it, it's tonight's 10. Tonight we're down to 10. Tomorrow we're at 9. That is single digits. This game is not slowing down and it's getting close to the end there.
Yeah.
Is it picking up in that sense that people are like, all right, now I got to figure out a plan. Who can I sit next to in that final two or three?
At this point, people are starting to look at their own game. And yeah, like you said, people are going to want to figure out who can I sit with at the end and what's going to benefit me, down the road. So it's definitely starting to get, pretty awesome now. Yeah, gameplay is starting to shoot up there. Gameplay is going 100 miles an hour now. So it's about to get really interesting.
Mhm. So Gianna, so he brings a good point. You could have a plan, but we saw last night there was a plan, and then apparently there's a backup plan, and Dustin was sent out of the idol, as he said. I'm not gonna confirm it's true or not, but anything can happen, right? So walk me through that.
So even though this is Survivor, you could still think of it as Big Brother, saying so expecting the unexpected. So I'm always prepared to expect the unexpected in the game, to see who has an advantage, who has an idol, what have you, and to take it from there. So yeah, you just never know, and you pretty much gotta be ready for it to deal with anything, like deal whatever comes up, whatever happens.
Um, Let me bring me to Amy. So Amy, within, do we think that this kind of woke up the tribe? We're like, whoa, people are playing the game. Do you think that was evident today? That like, okay, well, you might want to start rolling here because you may get left behind.
Yes. Um, a lot of things happened last night. It was a little crazy. But like you said, you gotta start looking at who you make connections with and who you might possibly want to sit with at the end.
Hmm. And over to Julia. So, in your mind, what is determined as a threat moving forward? Is it different for different people, or do you think kind of like a threat just kind of a threat in its own way, and people show themselves threat, or this person may be threatening to your game, but they're not threatening to mine?
I think it depends on person to person. There could always be like comp beast, social threats, stuff like that. So obviously it depends on who kind of, um, I don't know. It depends. Like I feel like for me at least, it's like it could like certain people could have, um, direct impact to your game or the people you're working with. So to me it really just depends, and I feel like it's dependent on person to person. So I think for everyone it's like different. So it's like 50-50, if that makes sense.
Fair enough. Very good points. Megan, you asked where you want it. Okay, we're gonna play word association. um, so let's see. The contest tribe.
I didn't even know what the contest tribe means.
That's a merge tribe.
No, I know I know merge tribe. I don't know what contest has to do with Sweeney Todd.
It's the name of a song.
Sorry.
No, you're good. It's every season. You're good.
Oh, that's the answer. That was my answer.
Oh, you're good. Let's see. I thought you were asking me. No, you're good. Let's see. Threats are rising.
Threats are rising. Yes.
Threats are rising. Okay. Advantages.
Seriously? That's my answer.
The vote tonight.
Ugh.
Okay. And let's see, let's do one more for you. Emerged so far.
Eventful.
Okay. There you go. And brings me to Lynn's. As you said, like the game gets faster, but does it, a sense, feel like it just going, like you just that you're offline for 2 seconds and then everything happens.
Definitely. And I mean, especially with this format where tribal is, 30 minutes to an hour after we get results, it's like you have to have those conversations almost before you find out who has immunity because you have such a small window to kind of get things done. And what if people aren't online? Like, it is a game, people have lives, people have work. So it is definitely like very fast paced and feels like things happen in an instant. And like, yeah, sometimes I'm at work and I log off Facebook to actually do my job. My employers would be so proud. And then I come back and I have like all these messages and I'm like, oh my God, what happened? And like, you're just trying to catch up and it is definitely crazy.
Lane, she brings up a good point. Is there plan A, B, and C going on all day, every day at this point? Because yeah, you only got 45 minutes. It's kind of how we run over here on Facebook. Most games.
Oh, I think everyone's different. Like I'm super busy with work, especially during the day. So like I only have that little window to really like navigate a plan A, B, or C if you can even get there. So I think everyone's kind of on a different schedule there with planning before.
So Darcy, kind of like, what is that on your end? Do you think it's a lot of plans just cycling through, and we're just constantly, okay, do we vote this person? Do I vote this person? Who's voting here? Is the wheels just turning more than you can catch up to them?
Yes, especially when you're hearing different things from different people, throwing out things, trying to save themselves in the game and things of that nature, and then you hear your name, or I was told that I heard my name. So it's definitely trying to figure out what you're going to do and try to piece it together and pick it up and see what fits and what doesn't fit.
As with Brandon. So Brandon, you played a legacy advantage, negating 9 votes. Do you think this is kind of a leverage for you to be like, all right, well, listen, I'm here to play. I got an advantage. Play with me.
Well, yeah, we'll see what happens tonight too, because someone left me something, so we'll see what happens when we get to the voting again tonight. So yeah.
All right, sounds good. We got to everyone. So with that being said, does anyone have anything else they'd like to say? Or a pre-vote advantage that they'd like to play? Now's your time to do so.
Hi, Jay.
Hi, Kat.
So very early on in this game, we had a reward challenge, and I actually got third. So I was the last one to get there. There was 3 options there. Well, there was 3 options there, and I got the third option, which was the comb. And it turns out to be a knowledge is power. Well, it's called something different for this theme, obviously, but that's basically what it is. So I would like to play that.
Sure. Do you mind letting it, what to do? Yep.
Sending it to the trap chat.
Yep. You need me to bump it? I have it open.
Nope, I got it.
Okay. So, okay. And y'all can see, but should I put up? I can confirm this is the Pirelli's Miracle Elixir. Basically works as a knowledge of power and survivor. Cat may ask one player if they have an idol or an advantage. They cannot lie, and I can confirm if they're lying, Cat, because I do know who has what. So, Cat,
Okay.
the floor is yours.
Fair enough. I would have never played it on this person if this person wasn't coming after me first. So, Brandon, do you have an idol?
I do not.
Okay, then. Now we all know you were kind of making that up.
And I can confirm Brandon does not have an idol.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
But I do have something else, so let me just go find it real quick.
Give me a break. All right.
Are you playing something, Brandon?
Yeah, just let me. No, I think I'm good. Nah,
Okay.
yeah, I'm good.
All right.
I'll just will it to someone in this game because I actually do have something that I would love to give to someone to help them out further in the game. And yeah, we will see what happens.
All right, go ahead and bump or send your vote into your confessional. I'll be back when I have them.
I'm sorry. Are we voting right now? Is that what's happening? I missed. I missed it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Megan, you're voting. If you ain't set your vote in, then go and
Yes,
send it
we
in.
are.
Let me do that now. Amy, what are you looking at? Because it looks like you're looking at something really, really smelly or something. Like your face is all squished up. Like, ooh.
I have to do a word search, and I'm trying to figure out why I can't do it on my stupid phone.
Are you
So
talking
it's like,
about the Enigma game?
no,
Oh, the other
Big
game?
Brother.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I haven't
I
done
love
Goodness.
word searches.
Who is that tiny
I do
human
too.
next to Lane? I'm sorry, there's a little tiny human next to Lane.
Not a
Oh, he's so cute.
I'm sorry. I like tiny humans. I'm a teacher.
As much as we all love tiny humans, I do have the votes.
Fine.
If anybody has an idol or any other post-vote advantages like to play, now is your time to do so. All right. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person will have 30 seconds to advise and leave the Zoom and be head off to jury.
First vote illustration.
First vote, Brandon. That's one vote, Brandon. Second vote, Darcy. That's one vote, Brandon. One vote, Darcy. Next vote, Kat. That is one vote, Brandon. One vote, Darcy. One vote, Kat. Next vote, Darcy. That's one vote, two votes, Darcy. One vote, Brandon. One vote, Kat. Next vote, Kat. We are tied at two votes, Kat. Two votes, Darcy. Two votes, Brandon. Next vote, Brandon. That's three votes, Brandon. Two votes, Kat. Two votes, Darcy.
That's only 2 votes, Brandon.
Or, yeah, 2 votes. No, you or yes, 2 votes. Sorry, I messed up. That was my yes. That's 2 votes, Brandon. There you're tied. 2 votes, please. Next vote, Brandon. That is 3 votes. Yeah, that is 3 votes, Brandon. 2 votes, Kat. 2 votes, Darcy. Next vote, Brandon. That's 4 votes, Brandon. 2 votes, Kat. 2 votes, Darcy. Next vote, and the next person voted out, and the third member of jury is Brandon. The way the votes are split up, 5 is enough. The rest of you're just out. Brandon, you have 30 seconds to your advice.
Well, the sheep be led to the slaughter. You guys really didn't listen to what I pitched today, and plus, your jury management is terrible. Very terrible. You will be working extra hard to get my jury vote at the end of the meeting. I hope the people, and I will be handing out an advantage, so just keep that in mind in your DR. So there may be an extra advantage in the game, and I can't wait to come back tomorrow if the jury is allowed to sit and watch. And I'll be seeing you shortly. To those people that know who they are.
All right.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you, production. I will leave the Zoom.
Thank you for playing, Brandon.
Thank you so much for playing, Brandon. We appreciate you so much. Oh, he's gone, but I would say a lot of fun watching you play, and yeah, you played the mini. We're excited to have you this season, but you can become a jury member. All right, final 10. Congratulations. Are you all here for 2 seconds?